So from the beginning, when I started writing these monologues, I knew that these voices really weren't mine. I was a channel through which these voices or these women could be heard. This was a project that kind of tapped me on the shoulder many times throughout the years, and as I felt that touch on my shoulder, I decided that I would write one of these monologues, and it's turned into a collection of work that we're now launching as The Voices of We. And it started out with one monologue that I wrote years ago about a young girl in the Deep South who lives in a Pentecostal community, and she starts to question her beliefs about God and is ostracized by those around her. And I started to think about what it's like for women to be marginalized, and that broadened to a wide range of women's voices that came to me. The Voices of We covers a lot of different issues, topics like reproductive rights, domestic violence, transgenderism, motherhood, body image. One of the interesting things that I found in compiling all of these voices together was that there was always an underlying thread of shame that women experience, no matter what the issue is, no matter what socioeconomic level they were in. I don't think there's a woman out there that can't relate to what shame has done to their lives. The first character that you're going to meet is Anadia, and she is a personification of shame. She is gleeful and nefarious, dominating, and I think taps into the thread of shame that all women carry with them. We're going to meet Donna. She's a Rubenesque woman. She is unapologetic. This is a woman who has a wonderful journey, a very deep journey with her acceptance of herself. We're going to meet Lydia. She is a 911 dispatcher who receives a call from a child who's involved in a domestic violence incident. The dispatcher herself has been abused physically before, and so there's a layer there that's very intriguing, I think. And we're going to meet Dana. She's a trans female. She's a woman who's trying to decide whether or not to undergo changes that will allow herself to become physically the woman that she's always been. These women would come in and they'd recite this 2-minute monologue, and then we'd ask them to read a particular piece. They're called sides, and automatically you could see which women could really identify with the character, and there's something about a gesture or a phrasing that just makes you feel like, yes, that's the one. I thought about pairing individual organizations with each issue that was represented in the piece. For me, it was very important to have a charitable aspect to this, to offer the proceeds to those organizations that help women have these voices. So each performance will benefit one of these organizations, and some have opted to do talkbacks afterwards, and that will allow us to engage with the audience, to really talk about some of the issues and how they were represented in the play. I'm really looking forward to that aspect, as I'm a playwright who wants to learn, and the voices that I've represented and how I've represented them isn't the be-all and end-all of the voices that are out there or the issues that need to be brought into the forefront. The bigger vision for the Voices of We is that I've written a body of work that can be used by any women's organization for the purposes of fundraising and awareness.